Wait a minute, this is not Total War, this is a mobile game on computer. Yes, this is Rise of Kingdoms, the old Rise of Civilizations game. This was developed and published by Lilith Games, and they have here a pretty good game, I should say. So, Rise of Kingdoms, what is it? Rise of Kingdoms is an MMORTS, a massively multiplayer online real-time strategy game that allows you to pick one faction out of a lot of factions. You know, each faction has their own little bonuses for you to min-max your faction. For example, I am playing the Turks. They're pretty good with cavalry on attack, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am. The Japanese, for example, are really good at gathering. The Spanish are really good at producing resources on their mines, and so on and so forth. There's a ton of civilizations for you to choose from. But how am I playing a mobile game on computer? That is very easy, guys. So you can come over here on bluestacks.com. You download the emulator. Let's say this is an emulator pretty much. And then you can emulate your games, and getting here, you can, for example, download any game you want. You can go to the Google Play Store, you can download whatever game, and you can play all of your games on computer very, very conveniently with BlueStacks. Now, you do need to activate virtualization on your computer and your BIOS, because otherwise it will not be able to run properly. But if you do, you're running properly. I'm running at a whopping 15 frames per second. That is amazing, the best. Anyway, let's keep going. So starting out of the game, of course, you will pick your faction, and then you're going to be developing your kingdom. You're going to be gathering from resource nodes on the map. Like, for example, let's find one over here. Like these resource nodes right here that I have other people kind of gathering resources from them. You're going to be fighting these barbarian troops on the map. You're going to be doing rallies with your alliances on these forts that you are seeing here, and you know, many other things. You're going to be attacking the enemy flags. You're going to be attacking the enemy fortresses as well, and because there's alliances, and there will be alliance wars and kingdom wars, which is pretty amazing. But to do that, you're probably going to be wanting to use, let's go over here. You're probably going to be wanting to use your commanders right here. Commanders are actually a pretty good feature of this game. For example, I have there the Centurion, I have the Markswoman, I have Osman the First, I have Cleopatra, and other characters of history. There's also Gaius Marius, for example. There's Mulan. There's this guy Sun Tzu, you know, the guy who wrote The Art of War. So there's a lot of interesting characters, and each and every single one of them is going to have certain specializations. For example, this is integration, gathering, and attack. This guy's better thing is the gathering, because he also has some skills that pertain to gathering, but you can even improve him further by going here on his spec tree, and you can just spec him however you want. If I wanted to spec him on attack, I could just do that. I could spec this guy on attack, but I think he's a better gatherer. You have 4 levels of commander. So you have the greens, which are the most common, then you have the blue, then you have the purple, then you have the orange, who are the mythical, the most rare ones. And I already have a couple, which is pretty good, and I've only been playing for a week or so. So you can then have, for example, this one is a peacekeeping one, so she's really great at fighting barbarians. So here you have increased normal attack damage dealt to barbarians and other neutral units by 9%. It's pretty awesome, it's pretty amazing, and you can really tweak these commanders to be whatever the heck you want. So for example, Cleopatra, she is a support character. She can heal, so I am speccing her on the heals. You have Sondok here. She is pretty good on the attack and integration. I've been speccing her in gathering, but I'm going to start speccing her in attack, because that's going to be better in the long run anyway. So, but I have not been playing for a long time. That's it. So one thing that I really enjoy about this game is the combat, and I'm going to show you the combat. So all I need to do is get here a level 16 guy. Let's see. No, a level 15. I think it's safer. So here we go. We have a level 15 barbarian. You can just search them with the tool. And I could just attack directly, or we could just do this. I don't want Osman. I want somebody who's good at fighting barbarians. So I'm going to pick, of course, the Markswoman. And yeah, she can come with Osman. So we have one army going there. If you want, you can just attack the barbarians like this. And who are we gonna take? We are probably going to take this guy because he can take the most troops. And he's gonna take Cleo because of the heals. It's pretty good. You know, so this is pretty much how you do it. Okay, let's march out over there. And you can see that now I have the lines over here with my armies going. Of course, I can move my armies around if I want. So, for example, I could move this guy over here. I could set her together. But what we're going to do is we're going to set her right there. Why? Because we want to lay a trap to these level 15 barbarians. So they're going to take a while because, yeah, they were quite far. We have this level 14 over on the other hand. So we could just go for it, but we're not going to go for it. So as you can see, you can move your armies around on the overall map, and that gives you a totally different layer of strategy that other traditional MMORTSs don't. And that is one of the things I really enjoy about this game. But also the art style. It's heavily inspired on Civilization. It's really, really interesting, actually. You know, it takes a lot of mechanics from other such games, but it is very, very interesting indeed, doing what it does. Okay, so we can probably start fighting right now, so that Cleo doesn't get the brunt of the attack. Here we go. So these are our troops engaging. Of course, you know, you can go a little bit further up, but as you can see, it's yeah, it's just what it is. Like it's not a very complex system. You can move your troops around. They are surrounded, so they are taking extra damage. And there we go, Cleopatra with her heals. She's healing everybody around her, including the markswoman right there. And these level 15s are absolutely done. We are murdering them very, very easily indeed. There we go, we have smashed them. Now if I wanted, I could send these guys together or something like that, and I'm probably gonna do that after I finish this video, but let's just send them back to the city. So this is the combat. This is one of the things I like the most right here. So what are the goals of the game? Well, in the beginning, you're going to be growing. You're going to pick your faction. You go through the tutorial, and you're going to be growing pretty quickly, I hope. And then you're going to be joining an alliance, right? This is an alliance right here that I am in. It's the SOH guys. And we have this territory over here. The territory here, you're going to be wanting to capture some resource nodes that we have. We have one resource node right up there. We have a lot of small resources on the map, of course, that you can gather, and then part of those resources are going to go for the alliance. But for example, there are bigger ones like this one over here you see that generates revenue for your alliance passively over time. So that is pretty good. That is what we want. So we want a lot of those. So you will expand, you will get, for example, some altars or sanctuaries or shrines or whatever, and they will give bonuses to your troops or to your gathering rates and whatnot. For example, this one gives 2% health, and this is one of our goals right here. We want to take that one from this alliance, and that will generate either an alliance war, or we will, you know, join in and merge to do a mega alliance, just like that. So this is the goal of the game. You grow and grow and grow, and then you expand your influence, and you'll eventually come to rule the whole of this kingdom, which is a server. There are many kingdoms, there are many different servers, and after a certain period of time of that a server has been open, you know, it becomes open to everyone to join in, because you cannot join in the first 90 days of the server. So after that 90-day period, you have allowed all the players that started on this kingdom to grow, and then you open that kingdom to other kingdoms to come in and invade, and then you will have the kingdom versus kingdom. Now I've never been there because I've only been playing for a week. But so far I've been having a blast. I have been involved on the politics of this alliance. I have been involved on this world quite a bit, and I am enjoying it thoroughly, and the game is pretty nice. You always have something to do. You know, you either are gathering, look, let's heal our troops that just got wrecked in combat, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our resources here. There's always some event going on. For example, if we get here, I think this is it, event calendar. There's always things going on that will have you build more, kill more, and all of these things. So definitely worth it. You always have your quests, so you always have something to strive for, which is also pretty good. For example, these are my daily quests. I've been doing them, so let's just finish this one up. Ooh, how awesome is it? But anyway, guys, this is Rise of Kingdoms. If you guys enjoy this kind of game, I think it's definitely worth a try. Of course, that you'll need to have some time, especially if you're very involved on your alliance. If you're not, you don't need to have that much time. And every 5 hours you can come over here and just put something building, get your troops recruiting, and then go away again. But if you want to get involved, you do need to stay online for maybe about an hour per day. That's it. You get an hour to come here, when your guys are most active, and you do some rallies with your alliance mates, and you guys have some fun, and that is it. So tell me, have you ever tried this game? And if you tried this game, what did you think about it? And what do you think about the game, actually? Put that in the comments below. Let's make this a review thread or something like that. And please do let me know if you're going to try this game out. Anyway, next video is going to be again for Total War. This is an exception right here, but I might be doing some more videos like this, like why I like this game or why I like that game. I think this is a fun thing that I just enjoy to do. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on the Parthia video. We are going to migrate to damn Rome. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.